Thank you very much for staying with us. Let's settle down for the details of our stories now, starting from the health front. And the outbreak of the deadly pneumococcal meningitis has spread to Wenchi in the Brong Ahafo region. This follows the death of 15 people in Tai and other communities in the region, as well as the Bole district in the northern region. Residents in hardest hit areas like Atuna and Awisa are living in fear as many people remain ignorant of the cause. We would be speaking to the director of public health at the Ghana Health Service shortly to pick his thoughts on this and how we as individuals can protect ourselves. Good afternoon, Dr. Bedu Sarkodie, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good afternoon, and thank you also for calling.
Wonderful. To start with, we're told that as it stands, the outbreak has claimed close to 27 lives and counting. We are told that in excess of about 30 or so people have also been affected. Really, what is the pneumococcal meningitis? What is it?
Yeah, thank you very much, and good afternoon to all your listeners. Indeed, meningitis is inflammation of the meninges, which is the covering of the brain and the spinal cord. The causes are many. It can be by bacteria, virus, parasites, and even some chemicals can cause it. What we are most particular about and worried about is those that have potential for mass outbreaks. Pneumococcal meningitis is one of the same bacteria that causes severe meningitis, and the others include the bacteria, which is the one we know typically as CSM, cerebrospinal meningitis, or epidemic meningococcal disease. The other includes the Haemophilus influenza, which is also another germ that causes it. Around this time, usually from starting October to maybe April the following year, so from October to April the following year, it's what we call a meningitis season, and there are some countries in the meningitis belt of Africa,
Hello, Doc. If you can kindly reposition. Okay, go on.
The harsh conditions, including the dry weather, the dusty environment, when it mixes up with overcrowding, and then the germs within the throat will start infiltrating the normal barrier and cause infection. So typically meningitis is inflammation of the meninges, that's the covering of the brain.
Okay.
The pneumococcal meningitis is meningitis caused by pneumococcal, which is one of the germs.
Okay.
And the problem with pneumococcal meningitis is it has potential for high death rate, but then normally it doesn't cause too much big outbreak affecting a lot of wide area. And
with this outbreak and with the kind of fatality we are recording, how can it be controlled?
There are a lot of control measures which almost all have been activated. We need to do public education for people to know what the condition is and where to report to when they have that condition. It's important that the people know the signs and symptoms, which include fever, headache, neck pain, neck stiffness, and photophobia, which is reaction and dislike for life. These are the signs and symptoms, and the public education is to direct the people and alert them of these conditions. Anybody having this should go to the nearest facility. We've already sent alert to all the regions and districts within the country, particularly areas affected. The health service and the ministry have enhanced surveillance, trying to make sure that when any case emerges, you take it and deal with it.
Okay, Yes, you are with the Ghana Health Service. You are the Director of Public Health at the Ghana Health Service. Would you say this is our biggest outbreak as a country?
No. That is not our biggest outbreak. But then every condition that people, if you lose one person, then it's a problem. But then usually around this time, we have focal outbreaks within the zones in the belt. And the biggest outbreak happened to be in 1997. At that time, we recorded more than 17,000 cases, including thousands and deaths. And that streak across the whole country started from the northern region, and then almost all the regions confirmed
cases.
It was a very bad situation, and you never wish to go near that anymore, never again.
Okay.
Beyond that, 2011, 2012, at that time the causative agent was a pneumococcal type A. And based on that, and in 2011, we did mass campaign in the 3 northern regions in the belt and contact all the people in the region against the type A.
Okay.
So what happened now is almost eliminated and wiped out the A, and those strains that usually does not cause problem are now those that are causing problems for us. But then the various interventions to contain the situation are readily available. They are effective, and through the leadership of our minister, they have activated all those mechanisms, and they are doing that to contain it.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Bedu Sarkodie, for the insight and the education, and says that it can be controlled. If you feel any funny signs and symptoms, do go to the nearest health facility and get it checked before you contract the pneumococcal meningitis, which, as we speak, we are told it broke out somewhere in the latter part of the year, of last year, late November, early December, thereabout. And as we speak, 27 people have died from it, and in excess of 30 to 35 are still confirmed cases. So do visit the nearest health facility when you are having some funny feelings that you are not sure of.